But I think we have addressed the issues in education rather tightly this year, and there's probably more to come, but I feel really good about where we are now. I think our constituents feel good about where we are now, with more local control, with addressing the funding issue and adequacy. And the adequacy part, I think we'll probably be debating a little bit further on down the line. So appreciate everybody being here.
Unless you want to weigh in for that, my next question is actually for you, and I've got a good idea of what the answer is because I get your legislative updates. And everybody, please, before you leave, make sure you get a copy so that you know how to stay abreast of what your legislators are up to and the easiest way to get in contact with them. But we've got a constituent that wants to know why you did not vote Sunday night on the school finance bill.
This may get a little bit of inside baseball for you. You may think this is off in the weeds a little bit, but my non-vote was a vote. I think it accurately conveyed the message I wanted to convey. Now let me give you a little bit of history as to how this came down. On the House position, which was purely the funding issue, I recorded a nay vote on that. It passed anyway, but I recorded a nay vote because I was concerned about the fiscal note. All right. Not this year, we're fine this year. I worry about the 16, 17, some of the outlying years. If our economy does not continue to grow at the rate that it's growing now, we're going to have some challenges. I thought that we needed to address some of those concerns, so I was a nay vote on that. Then I went to conference committee, and there were 4 policy pieces that the Senate had passed in their bill, 3 of which I thought were excellent, one of which it's not my hot button issue. I wasn't, strongly in favor or against. That would be the 3 pieces that I was excited about were the Common Core language, the property tax relief for non-private school families, as well as the corporate scholarship program. Right. Excited about the tenure piece. The KASB was against it. The KNEA was, the KASB was in favor of it. The KNEA was opposed to it. Yeah, I was largely ambivalent on that bill, on that piece. So then I went to conference committee. The Common Core language was stripped before it even got started. So there's one of my 3 down. It came out with the other 3 policy pieces with our spending package. That was Saturday night. My belief then was that those 2 policy pieces were worth the fiscal concern that we were going to have to deal with down the road. I voted in favor of it then. Then it went back to conference committee. It was defeated, by the way. So then it went back to conference committee, and one of the 2 remaining policy pieces I liked got stripped out of it. So that would have been the property tax relief for non-private school employees or non-public school families. So we were left with the issue, the tenure issue. The due process issue I wasn't committed to in either way, and the corporate scholarships, which was a good program. My present vote on that one was a statement that if we continue we're going the wrong direction in our negotiation. If we continue to drop the school choice pieces, we're going to start losing votes. Would I have supported it if my vote was absolutely necessary in order to pass the bill? Yes, I would have. But I wasn't enthusiastic about it as it stood, and I think the message that was sent to some of the folks who were in charge of the negotiation was perfect, in that you continue to negotiate in this particular manner, you're going to lose a substantial block of your voters. So that's the explanation. Like I said, it might be a little bit more inside baseball than folks care to get, but that's the way it went down, so to speak.